Is my audio cutting?
No, loud for me, but it's okay. I will try to change my settings here, but it's okay.
Okay. Yesterday, my gain was too high,
Oh,
and so
got
my
it,
audio
got
was
it.
cutting.
But it's perfect now.
Okay.
Hello, Rodolfo.
Hello, guys. Just a second.
Don't
Yesterday, I was talking to Romulo Bastos, the one who have chat uh, yesterday here. And he told me that my audio was cutting.
Oh, that's really true. So sometimes during the conversation, your audio may be cutting. I really don't know. Maybe the sensation is that you are using the audio from, it's like the external audio from PC or laptop. It's like it's not a headset. I don't know. That's the sensation. And then when you start talking about something during the conversation, your audio stop suddenly during the in a
Okay,
very short time. But I can understand you.
that's okay. Yesterday, my gain, the global gain of my microphone was too high, and then I reduced it a little bit.
Oh, got it, got it.
Hi, Rodolfo. Hi, Bruno.
Hi, guys.
Hello,
So,
guys.
let's do it then. Let's start with that. Let me send
Hi,
for you
guys.
the first question. Can you hear me clearly? That's okay? My
Okay, it's
voice.
clear.
Okay. Okay, the first question is addressed to Manuel because it has been a long time you don't join with us. I believe you were
Oh, that
busy. It's normal.
a
It's normal.
lot, a
Yeah,
lot.
I know how is that.
What the hell?
Okay. Okay, go ahead with the first question. Tell me about a time when you had a different opinion that your manager regarding a decision or way of handling a situation. How did you address it?
Oh, that's a great question. So once I got a task that we need to decide um, a specific part of the design of the system design, and then my opinion was different than my coworker. And in that situation, I always try to suggest put or tech lead or someone with more experience, inside of the conversation, and then try explain the situations. And we need to choose the best option between that we have. So and then I always prefer put more people inside of the conversation and try to choose one possibility that most people voted or something like that. So the best argument winning that decision, I always like to do that.
Okay, sounds good. That's right. It was enough to understand. How was that for you? Now, Daniel, the same question for you. Tell me about a time you had a different opinion that your manager got a decision, a way of handling a situation. How did you address it?
The the way that I address it is I don't I like to dialogue. I think the conversation may be better than discussing about it. I think that we are all adults, and then we can manage the situation well. I don't think we can. We need to stress the our situation, our conversation. But in any case, if this situation continues, I simply put my ears down and follow my manager. He is the manager. I am just a technical. a technical professional.
Okay, okay. Just to clarify, for this question, the candidate should briefly describe the situation that you mentioned about the manager decision, explain why they had a different point of view, and show that they handled the disagreement professionally. And also they should emphasize that they communicate respectfully, listening to many perspective. About your answer,
Of
that
course,
makes sense.
it depends. Sorry,
No, no, you can go ahead.
because when 14 years ago, I had hard stress against or about a decision that my boss had asked me. But that situation was an illegal situation. That's not right. And then I I really put the cord. I stressed that uh, was if, eu realmente não mudei a minha opinião. Eu não,
Uh huh.
I didn't change my mind
Uh huh.
because that was my legal situation. And in that situation, I had to firm
Yeah, yeah,
that but my opinion.
yeah, yeah.
But in most cases, when we are talking about just an opinion or a decision about handling a normal situation, an illegal situation, I think the manager opinion is more valuable, is more than mine.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it's the key point because you need to listen to manage the perspective and focus on find the best solution rather than being right. Is the key point that you should bring for the answer. But I got your point. But sometimes your voice is cutting off. I don't know why. I'm not sure if about my internet. Not sure, but I can understand your explanation. Now I can jump
Okay.
to Bruno. Bruno, tell me about a time you had a different opinion than your manager regarding a decision or handling a situation. How did you address this?
Okay, I experienced that situation in my current work, where my manager suggests building a quickly solution directly inside an existing services using some shortcuts, mainly to deliver fast. While I understood the urgency, I was concerned that this approach would increase coupling and create technical debt, especially because that service was already complex and critical to the system. Uh, then I schedule a short discussion and present my perspective in a constructive way. I explained the potential risks like reduced maintainability, higher chance of regression, and the future scalability issues. I also propose an alternative delivery, a simple version of the feature, but with a cleaner design, using a more modular approach that would allow us to involve it later in the measure refactory. And after discussion, my manager agreed, and following my solution, create a small feature and not across depth tech in code.
Okay. You need to fix the pronunciation for without. Without.
Without.
Uh, I believe it's technical debt or debt. Technical debt.
Tech,
Yeah, that's right.
technical debts. Okay.
Okay, Romulo. Tell me about a time when you had a different opinion than your manager regarding a decision or way of handling a situation. How did you do this?
Okay. Yesterday, my manager talked to me to use a documentation to uh, implement pagination. So when I see the docs, I understand how to how I need to do, and I saw some points, some improvement points that I told him, and I believe that is a um, part of my job to orientate the team, instruct, give instructions and improvements. So it's, it's just an, it's not appointment, but it's just a tip, a way to orientate the team. And I told it to him that was another approach to use the CSS and other things. There, there is not to directly concerned about the pagination, but the all design system. And I, I I like to explain my point of view and try to uh, improve the code and the performance of site. So I just warning my manager, and it's okay. It was a good conversation. I think so.
Okay, got it. It was appropriate when you mentioned implement pagination and needing to explain some areas for improvement. And I believe you had to convince the manager about that. Okay. Okay, sure. Daniel, Daniel, could you tell me about a time when you worked with teammates whose way of working was very different from yours? How did you adapt and collaborate effectively?
Well, in my opinion, we the diverse team is richer than the monotone team. The same way. I think we work with different people increases, enriches the value of the solutions. Think almost the same way as a woman, or or a gay person, or anything else. Dress his or her shoes. So I think the difference enriches the project. I think, in my opinion, that the audio is way better. Now I am using a Fifine one. I think that was my opinion. I think I need to. I think the need the project enriches a lot when we apply this situation. When we apply different approaches, different point of view, and in my opinion, that's the best scenario that I can face.
Okay, sure. I like your answer. You just need to keep responding with confidence as you are doing. It was good. Speaking with pause is not a problem. It's normal. It's a style of communication. No, no problem about that.
Okay.
Okay, Bruno.
I didn't know why the Discord has chosen my earbuds microphone
Yeah, I know
because I
that.
have a Fifine here that I record some classes
Okay.
to my classmates, to my students.
No problem. If the problem persists, we can jump out to the Google Meet. I can create the Meet room for the next session if this same error occur. No problem. Discord is
I
unpredictable
think that's not
sometimes.
there's no need for that.
Okay. Okay, Bruno, could you tell me about a time when you worked with teammates whose way of working was very different from yours? How did you adapt and collaborate effectively?
Yes, I've experienced this situation because I in large teams and big companies, then uh, that's common have uh, teammates work different for me. In one project, I worked with teammates who had a more informal and less structured approach to development. While I tend to follow best practices like clean architecture, stronger code reviews, and well-defined processes, uh, ceremonies, good definitions. Initially, this creates some friction, especially around code quality and delivery standards. But to adapt, I focus on understand their perspective instead of imposing my way of work. I schedule short alignment meetings and encouraged open discussions during code reviews. Always explaining the why behind certain practices, such as maintainability, scalability, and the risk reductions, which are critical uh, in financial systems. In my case, and after many days, all team understood new practice and agree about change. And I documentation for easily for all team, and the results went satisfactory.
Okay, thank you. Just fix this sentence. I faced this situation. I heard I spend, something like this. But for this sentence, you just need to use I faced this situation. I face it.
I faced
Mm-hmm.
this situation. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Romulo, tell me about a time when you worked with teammates whose way of working was very different from yours. How did you adapt or collaborate effectively? How did you adapt and collaborate effectively? Yeah. I think you're muted. Hamla, are you there? No, no, I'm not listening nothing. Ah, okay, no problem, no problem. Let me see another question. Just a moment. Okay, Daniel, tell me about a moment at work that was especially stressful or challenge for you. What was happening, and what did you do?
Well, in recent projects, mm, I really don't remember a stressful project in recent projects, but in projects older, I I may remember. Let me see when to face uh, I had to face a teammate that was hunting me. He was uh, he was trying to find any mistake to tell the auditor that we are not doing the project as the documentation needs to rules, and we are not following the methodologies and other things like that. In that situation, I asked for the manager to move from this project to another one. And if it was not me, I asked the manager to move that colleague, that teammate, because I don't like to face off uh, any disagreement, any hard disagreement. Eu não gosto de brigar mesmo, né? Faltou agora a palavra para brigar mesmo.
I don't like to
I don't like
discuss.
that. Oi?
I don't like to discuss. It's enough.
I don't like to hardly discuss.
To complain, to
And
discuss.
I think the uh, to face the projects, we need to dialogue as adults that we are. That's my opinion. That's the way that I do.
Okay, that was right. Sounds good. Thank you. Bruno, tell me about a moment at work that was especially stressful or challenging for you.
Okay. I believe that my moment at work that especially stressful. Uh, that's when uh, because of a failed deploy, my team member uh, broke our application and uh, went necessary create a war room. But I tried stay calm and help my team analyzing logs and reports and dashboards. Uh, and first time I made a rollback for turn on services for my customer, and after establish our system, I start analysis and create a hot fix for solve this problem and made a new deploy.
Okay, got it. Just avoid the G at the final. Analyzing, not G. No, at the final. Analyzing. Analyzing.
Analyzing.
Yes, isso.
That's correct. It's analyzing.
Yes, analyzing. Without G at the final. Do not pronounce the G. Analyzing. G. No, no. Challenging.
Não,
No.
eu falei. Como que eu falei?
É, ficou o G no final. Ing no final. Só pra evitar isso.
Analyzing.
É, analyzing.
Ah, aí eu falo analyzing.
É,
Ok.
analyzing. É. Beleza.
Eu acho que acertei aqui, Rodolfo, o microfone. Já posso
Ah,
voltar
beleza.
naquela lá.
Tá, qual que foi mesmo?
So, could you tell me about a time when you worked with a teammates whose way of working was very different from yours? How did you adapt and collaborate effectively?
Ah, ok. Go ahead, please.
So, I recently worked in a project and our coworker had a so different way to program and develop. So when he shares the screen with me, I I I got how he used the IDE and the all stuff that he used to implement some features and deliver the tasks. So I I understand that he the way that he used to deliver the tasks was so different, and I tried to adapt because it's a good way. He told me how to use, for example, the Git flow and the Git extend, and it's so practical, and I learned a lot with him. So different ways, different point of views is good for us because we learn a lot with our colleagues, and every opportunity that I had to show how I work, I use that opportunity and explain to another person too.
Okay, congratulations. That was very good, your explanation. You have shown more confidence this time. Great, great. Okay, guys, I gotta go because I have a
Good.
meeting. Some guys are asking me to join a meeting right now. The session today was very productive, and I appreciate the effort to explain and try to answer the question. I hope you could understand some advice that I brought for you all. Okay, and I see you all in the next session. If you have any question, can you reach out me on the WhatsApp? Okay, thank you guys. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you, guys. See you. Bye bye.